Hello, Mrs. Meineke and classmates. I am going to speak today about the similarities and differences between the kids of my generation versus the present day kids. And I'm going to do this comparison through the play. Okay, so unlike our generation, which has a name assigned and we're known as the baby boomers, today's generation doesn't have a name yet because they are not millennials, and some authors are thinking that they should call them the selfie generation or the generation like because of their attachment to technology, but no name has been adopted yet. And regardless the name issue, we can say that we have a lot of things in common, especially because kids are kids, and it doesn't matter the time where you were born or the place. As kids, we all like to play. We all have curiosity. We all like to explore to satisfy that curiosity, and we all like to eat candy. So, I mean, pretty much is the way a kid go through the developmental stages, of childhood, and we all have that in common. Now, what I found really interesting is to analyze the differences. And for example, the way we used to play say a lot about what the generation is going to be as an adult. For example, we were raised outdoors. We used to play on the street every single day. And as a result of that type of play, we develop a series of characteristics or skills that are very important. For example, we develop resilience. In which way? Well, we were used to play outside, fell down. We were used to fail and lose in the games, or to hit ourselves or cut ourselves or have little accidents. And we learn, to overcome those difficulties or problems and continue on playing. Likewise, we develop social skills that are very important in our adult life. For example, we learn how to communicate with other kids and how to solve problems. Thinking about the outdoor playing, that also made us more physically fit, and which I think is most important is that we train ourselves to entertain ourselves. We didn't depend on anybody to entertain us. We develop the way in which we were going to be, to have fun or to be amused. Now, today's generation, things are really different. And we can see that the circumstances have changed. First, we have a situation where it is not safe anymore to play outside. And second, the size of the families is shrinking. So every time you have, or it's more frequent to find just one children in a family or maybe two. And as a result, these modern kids are used to play inside, indoors most of the time. And as they rely on other persons or things to be entertained, the easiest way is to turn towards electronic devices. So they like whatever they can find and play in iPads or computers or cell phones. You know, it's their companion, and in consequence, they have um, underdeveloped the skills of resilience. They are less tolerant to frustration, they hasn't developed social skills because they are not actually interacting with another person. They're interacting with the device. Also, as they are not moving so much, we have obesity as one of the main health problems in kids. And the fact that they are used to be constantly receiving visual stimuli or auditive stimuli, all that causes that when they don't have those images, they have trouble concentration with their concentration, or they don't find a way to have fun by themselves. They are used to be entertained instead of figuring out a way to entertain themselves. And how is this going to affect them in the future? Well, I am not sure. I believe this generation is going to be like very inventive because they have too many resources at their hands and too much information to, to access. But how the lack of social skills and to resilience is going to affect them, we still need to see that. What do you think?